It's 11:47 p.m. You're lying in bed, scrolling through your phone, watching someone else's highlight reel. Sound familiar? Yeah, I thought so. Tomorrow you'll wake up, drive to the same job, cash the same paycheck, and repeat the exact same cycle you've been running for the last 5 years. Here's the thing, though. While you were sleeping last night, some people's money was still working. Not because they're smarter than you, not because they got lucky, because they built something while everyone else, including you, was asleep. Now you've probably been told that building wealth means working harder, grinding longer hours, getting a second job. But look, that's actually one of the most expensive lies in personal finance. According to Fidelity's 2024 retirement research, only 12% of Americans have more than one source of income outside their job. 12%. That means 88% of people are one paycheck, one layoff, one bad month away from real trouble. The Federal Reserve's own data backs this up. 37% of Americans can't cover a $400 emergency without borrowing or selling something. So let's do actual math here. Say you make $60,000 a year. After taxes, that's roughly $48,000. Rent, food, bills. For most people, that eats up $3,500 a month or $42,000 a year. That leaves you $6,000 of breathing room. $6,000. That's your entire margin for the whole year. Now imagine you took just $200 a month. That's less than most people spend on subscriptions and takeout combined, and built something with it. A small online business, a digital product, an asset that runs while you sleep. At even a modest 15% monthly growth in the first year, that $200 a month compounds into something that doesn't just cover your bills. It replaces your paycheck entirely within 24 to 36 months. That's not a guess. That's basic compound math. But here's what nobody tells you. The real barrier isn't money. It's psychology. Most people are terrified of building something because it requires them to sit with uncertainty. A paycheck feels safe because it's predictable. Building a digital asset feels scary because for the first 3, 6, 12 months it pays you almost nothing. This is called the Valley of Disappointment. Psychologists and economists have both mapped this pattern in behavior change and entrepreneurship. The results feel invisible for a long time, and then suddenly they compound so fast it looks like overnight success. It's not overnight. It's just delayed. Now you might be thinking, I don't have time, I already work 50 hours a week. I get it. But think about this. The average American spends 2 hours and 24 minutes a day on social media. That's according to Data Reportal's 2024 global study. That's over 16 hours a week. That's not a time problem. That's an attention allocation problem. Think of your time like a garden. Right now, you're watering someone else's plants, scrolling through influencers, watching other people's businesses grow, while your own soil sits completely empty. Every hour you spend consuming instead of building is a seed you didn't plant. Here's what most people don't realize. The internet didn't just create new jobs. It created something we've literally never had in human history. The ability to build an asset with 0 employees, 0 inventory, and almost 0 starting capital that works 24 hours a day across every time zone on Earth. A bakery closes at night. A digital product doesn't. A course you build once can sell to someone in Tokyo at 3 a.m. while you're asleep in New York. And here's the part that really should keep you up at night. In the right way. Compound growth isn't linear, it's exponential. That means the person who starts today with $100 and consistency will by year 3 be earning more than the person who starts in 6 months with $10,000 and no system. Time in the game beats size of the start. Every single time. So what do you actually do with this? First, stop trying to save your way to freedom. Saving protects you. It doesn't build you. Second, pick one skill you already have and package it into something sellable. A guide, a template, a service you can systemize. Third, give it 90 days before you judge it. Most people quit in month 2, right before the compound curve starts to bend upward. Fourth, reinvest the first profits back into the system, not into lifestyle. That's the difference between a hobby and an empire. Look, nobody's saying this is easy. It's not. But it is simple. The people who are building digital empires right now aren't smarter than you. They just started while everyone else was waiting for the perfect moment, or sleeping through the only moment they had. So here's your question tonight. In 6 months, do you want to be exactly where you are right now? Or do you want to look back and know that this was the night you actually started? The choice is yours, but the clock, that's already running.